What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Prizepicks. We got college football Friday plays in this video. I got 3 plays for you, and in addition to that, 1 sportsbook play. So 3 DFS, 1 sportsbook. We're going to talk about all that. First off, go ahead and drop a like on this video for me. It would help me out a lot. Literally takes 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. And now let's talk about the free group. So this is the winnable. This is where I send out free plays basically every single day. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we did on Thursday. So on Thursday, what happened was I sent out this play for completely free. Max you could put on it was only 10, but I'm telling you guys, these plays add up when you guys take these discounts. It was Christian McCaffrey at 61 rushing and receiving yards, easy cash, of course. And then I took Kyron Nolan at 50 rushing yards. That also hit. And this 10 became 20. So that was completely free that you guys could have gotten it. And why do I say completely free? Because the app that I locked this in on called Better is actually giving every new user a free $10 just for signing up. So this app, new users get a free 10, and then when you deposit, you get up to 200 bonus cash. So they want you to deposit, but they're also giving you a free 10 just because. So make sure you guys download Better. So go on your phone right now, download this app, and use code FFBAM. You will get a free $10. And if you want to get a little bit more free money, locked in the same exact thing on Dabble. Sign up on Dabble, download this app right here, and then use code FFBAM one more time. It's going to give you a free $25 that time. So you can get a free $35 and good deposit bonuses just for locking in on new apps, and you don't even have to deposit a single dime. So if you turn that 35 into, a couple hundred, if slow profit over the last couple weeks, and then you just pull out the 100 or 200, whatever the heck you made, you've literally just robbed these apps. You can even delete the app afterwards. You never put a dime into the app, and they're paying you. So Better, code FFBAM, Dabble, code FFBAM. It's available in all of these states right here. Now, let's lock in to the first play of the day, which is going to be on the receiving yards. Let me see if I can find this. On the receiving yards, we're taking Danny Scudero. So this guy is basically the new Nick Nash, right? If you guys remember Nick Nash, San Jose State last year, and basically Walker Eggett would just target him every single game again and again and again and again and again because he was just way better than all of the other teams. And if you guys don't know San Jose State, basically all they do is pass, right? Passing is their main form of attack. And if you look at, his receiving yards, this line feels high. He's hit it in so many games, right? I actually prefer goblining this down to not a ridiculous one, maybe 89 or 99, but you guys can take it wherever you want. And Walker's line is up at 288. I still think it's going to hit. Now, a couple of reasons why I like this for the game script is because it's actually a pretty close game. Neither team is favored by more than minus 200 in this one. So it should be a very close one. And then, UNM, we know their pass defense really is not as strong as their rush defense, right? They're good against defending the classic college football, pound the ball through the center of the field. But against the pass, especially against quarterback receiver duo as solid as this, I don't think they're going to hold up very well. And these guys are so good. He could literally hit this line in 2 catches, right? And I'm not even kidding. So that's the first play of the day. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, I've realized I forgot to recap the VIP plays from the day before. So I'm going to scroll back through the winnable and recap my VIP plays. Should have put the checks on this. But basically, Rams minus 6.5 was a miss. 49ers Rams over, hit, this hit. Devontae Adams, we got it at plus money. I just thought it was great value, but didn't end up hitting. And then McCaffrey ended up hitting right here. So we basically went 3 out of 5. 60% day. You cannot complain at all with that. A 60% day is absolutely great. So there's a bunch of stuff here on the winnable. I even dropped a VIP weekend discount. So if you guys, I was feeling great after the free play cashed and we just went 60% on the VIP. So this is why you guys have to be on the winnable, because discounts like this will be dropping and you guys can just get on VIP for 3 days for $15. Absolute steal. And you're getting it for the entire weekend. So there's a ton of good stuff there on the winnable. Hit the link in the description. You can join winnable.com/bam. Now, going into this second play of the day, we're targeting Maverick McIver right here. So we like him on the over. Against Delaware, they're actually underdogs in this one. So I don't care what the line is. I'm taking right here, 313, right? It feels like a super high line. They are underdogs, which means they're probably going to go down a little bit in this game. They're going to have to throw the ball. And Western Kentucky is another one of those offenses where it's really just fully looking at throw, right? When their quarterback is this solid, their quarterback is clearly the best player on the team. You really just have to call this man's number a lot of the time. And he actually calls his own number a ton of the time too, where we just feel like here on the over, especially they're going to be behind in this game. I was just talking about this in, the previous video that we were talking about. They're going to be behind in this game, which means when you're behind, you have to throw the ball, right? So in this case, we like McIver. I mean, you can goblin this one down. I probably wouldn't do a ridiculous goblin, but I don't hate it at $2.99. You can take it wherever you want, right? I'm probably going to do a slip with a few goblins and mix it up and do a slip with a few regular lines, but we'll see. Now, let's get into the third play of the day. We're going over to receptions, and we're actually hitting the one game that we haven't touched yet. And I like Chase Roberts right here. Chase Roberts, if you don't know, BYU #1 wide receiver pretty clearly, right? And then you can see that he's getting targeted just more than these other guys, right? If you look at just click over to this guy's line. He's had a couple 5 reception games, but really not all that much, not all that consistent. And Chase Roberts is more of like that slot guy. Think like a Puka Nacua from last night. Think CD Lamb, right? He's not like a, what would you say? Like, he's not like a Devontae Adams, really, where he's just bombing down the sideline. He's more of a Puka Nacua, where you can get him in an out route. You can get him in a bubble screen. You can get him, 10 yards down the field in the middle of the field. And then that's where he's just going to rack up receptions, right? So in this one, even though they are favored, of course, Brigham Young is playing elite. They are a ranked team right now. I think they're going to get out there and they're not going to take the foot off the gas, right? So I like Chase Roberts right here on the over. So these are my 3 favorite plays in DFS. And like I said, you can probably goblin those down to whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm probably going to do a little bit of goblins on these. But now let's talk about the sportsbook play. Actually, real quick before I talk about that, I want to tell you guys how to get some more free money on apps. So Chalkboard and Sleeper right now are probably doing the most insane discounts or promo offers that I've ever seen. So if you're in any one of these purple or green states, it really doesn't matter. You can hop on these apps and they're going to give you free money, right? So here, you sign up on Sleeper with code BAM. Notice it's code BAM, not FFBAM. Last time it was FFBAM for, dabble and better. This is just code BAM. With Sleeper, they're going to give you $20 completely free right off the bat. And with Chalkboard, they're also going to give you $20 completely free. So code BAM on Sleeper, code BAM on Chalkboard. I know these are Matt Stafford discounts. Obviously, Matt Stafford has already played, but it'll probably just be updated to whatever they want now. It'll be like a Mahomes or something else. So they're giving you a 0.5 yard square, which is a free square. And they're giving you $20 just for signing up. You don't have to deposit a dime. So make sure you're signing up on Sleeper, signing up on Chalkboard with code BAM. And we're going to recap this better and dabble with code FFBAM. And the reason I'm promoting these so hard is because my goal is to make you guys money. And when there are apps literally giving you free money just for clicking a few buttons and getting on their app, I'm going to tell you about it every single time. Now, let's get into the sportsbook play. This one's dropping on the Winnable in the next hour. So make sure you guys are signed up on the Winnable. I'm going to drop it over there. Seems like my computer's bugging out a little bit, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's make some money on Friday Night Football.